Home and away cast shake-up with new arrivals and departures. A new set of characters are set to arrive in Home and Away in the months ahead, while we might be saying goodbye to some favorites. Over the past year, we've seen a number of departures. Kirby and Rose left earlier in the year, while last month saw Irene say a final goodbye to the Bay after 34 years. Replacing them, we've had new arrivals Sonny, Lacey, Joe and David. We've also seen a few temporary arrivals in the form of foster children Eliza and Cohen, musician Avalon Bracken, River Boy leader Gage, and the Fowler matriarch Deborah. Now, it seems that 2 more characters are set to depart. 2 fan favorites are returning, and we're about to welcome some new faces to Summer Bay. Plus, there are some dramatic and emotional storylines in store, with a car crash, a long-awaited wedding, and a potential disaster for this year's season finale. Departures. Theo leaves. Theo Poulos first arrived in Summer Bay in September 2021. The firstborn nephew of Leah and son of her oldest brother Dimitri. Theo turned up on Leah and Justin's doorstep accompanied by Cash, who had pulled him over for speeding. Now, just over 4 years later, Theo looks set to depart Summer Bay in the next few months. Actor Matt Evans hasn't been seen filming at Palm Beach, the real-life home of Summer Bay and Sydney's northern beaches, for some time, with fans able to watch filming on the public beach and surrounding area. It's often possible to tell when a character is leaving when the actor hasn't been seen for some time. Additionally, Matt Evans took to Instagram at the end of May to debut a new haircut, something which is not uncommon after an actor films their final scenes. Theo is currently loved up with Lacey, who is set to remain in the Bay, as Sophea Pennington has been spotted filming at Palm Beach in the past few weeks. Recent Australian episodes saw Lacey propose that the pair leave Summer Bay behind for a fresh start away from her estranged family, but Theo managed to convince her to stay. With Lacey sticking around, only 2 options seem likely for Theo's exit: a painful breakup prompting him to move away, or could Theo be about to be killed off? More on that later. Bree's departure. Dr. Bree Cameron first arrived in the Bay in August 2022 as a new doctor at Northern Districts Hospital. She and Remy soon embarked upon a relationship together, but Bree recently ended things after learning that Remy had cheated on her with fellow Muso Avalon. While the two briefly attempted to rekindle their romance, Bree eventually decided that she couldn't move on from Remy's infidelity, and put an end to their relationship for good. A recent change to the opening titles has all but confirmed that the pair won't be getting back together, with a shot of them as a couple replaced by a new shot of Bree on her own as of Thursday 11 September's Australian episode. As with Matt Evans, actress Juliette Godwin hasn't been seen filming at Sydney's Palm Beach for a number of months, prompting fans to speculate that we're about to say goodbye to Dr. Bree after 3 years on screen. In addition, in a since-deleted post on a crew member's Instagram page from July, a caption read, "Happy birthday and farewell Juliette Godwin, you beauty's starstruck." Assuming Juliette filmed her final scenes around the time the Instagram story was posted in mid-July, we should expect to see her departure before the end of the year. Arrivals. Harper and Dana's mum arrives. Harper and Dana have mentioned their troubled upbringing on a number of occasions, with Dana in particular lamenting being raised by addicts. Now, their mum, Carrie, is set to arrive in Summer Bay in the months ahead. Carrie is played by New Zealand actress Sarah Wiseman, who has previously starred in A Place to Call Home, Shortland Street in High Country. An update to her CV confirmed that she would be playing the character of Carrie Matheson. Ethan Brown and Jessica Redmayne were spotted filming with Sarah Wiseman at Palm Beach on Tuesday, the 29th of July, by attendees of the Home and Away tour. Harper calls out what appears to be Mum as she throws her arm up, before Carrie approaches and begins to fuss over baby Archie. Meanwhile, Tane walks past to put up the Summer Bay Fit sign, and watches the pair with an annoyed expression. He then approaches the mother and daughter, who by now appear to be having a tense conversation. Harper looks unimpressed by her former fiancé butting into their conversation, and she soon turns to leave, with Carrie following her. Has Carrie put her troubled past behind her? And how will Dana and Harper feel about being reunited with their estranged mom? Stephen Maddison joins as Eddie Shepherd. An update to the CV of actor Stephen Maddison has confirmed that he's joining the show as Eddie Shepherd. Nothing is yet known about the character, nor whether he's a guest star or a new regular. But he does appear to play a part in the train storyline, which is rumored to feature in this year's season finale. 32-year-old Maddison grew up in Mona Vale, a 20-minute drive to Palm Beach, and has previously starred in Ms. Fisher's Modern Murder Mysteries and Secret Bridesmaids Business. He's also set to star in Spartacus, House of Asher, which is expected to be released later this year. New character played by Latch Miller. Former Neighbors actor Latch Miller looks set to hit Summer Bay in the coming months. In early August, Latch posted a photo of a man on a surfboard, alongside the caption "Consider this the hint of the century." In late July, a post on Tristan Gorey's Instagram showed Latch alongside a number of the show's existing cast members, including fellow newcomer Stephen Maddison. The photo was believed to be taken when the cast were filming scenes in Cowra, NSW, for what is rumored to be a dramatic train crash for the 2025 season finale. More recently, an actor resembling Latch was spotted filming alongside Sophea Pennington at Palm Beach. A video taken by Celeb Time during the Home and Away tour on Tuesday the 19th of August saw the pair filming a scene on the beach. Latch, then going under the name Lockie Miller, previously starred as recurring guest character Richie Amblin in Neighbors between 2019 and 2023. Brax and Ricky return. In late August, it was announced that Stephen Peacock and Bonnie Sveen will be returning to Home and Away in 2026 to reprise their respective roles of Daryl Braxton and Ricky Sharp. The news came a month after it was announced that the show would be heading to Western Australia to film for the first time in the show's history for a blockbuster week. Stephen Peacock said of his return, when the producers asked if I'd revisit Brax, "It felt like a fun opportunity and one I think the audience will really enjoy. Filming in spectacular outback Western Australia is the icing on the cake." Bonnie Sveen added, "Bringing Ricky back wasn't something I'd ever expected. So I'm beyond thrilled to reunite with Steve and old friends at Home and Away." Exploring where Ricky and Brax are now, 10 years on, will make for a very special and compelling storyline, and I can't wait for our WA filming adventure. The special episodes, which will air in Australia and the UK next year, are described as an ambitious, high-stakes storyline set to be filmed against the stunning natural beauty of Western Australia. Big events. Train crash in the finale? Back in July, a number of the Home and Away cast headed to Cowra, a 4-hour drive from central Sydney, in the central west region of New South Wales. While there, they filmed a number of scenes at the Lachlan Valley Railway Heritage Centre, prompting fans to speculate that a train crash may feature in the episodes, perhaps around the time of the 2025 season finale. A large number of cast were at the shoot, with residents of Cowra claiming to have seen Tristan Gorey, Nicholas Cartwright and Ethan Brown. A since-deleted post on the supporters of Lachlan Valley Railway Facebook group featured a photo from inside a train carriage which appeared to include James Stewart, Ryan Bown, Ali Harris and Maddison Brown. Also believed to be at the shoot were Adam Rowland, Sophea Pennington and Maddison Brown, as well as new cast members Latch Miller and Stephen Maddison. Within the last few days, Maddison Brown posted on Instagram from the railway workshops behind Seven Studios in Eveleigh, in Sydney's inner south. Nothing is confirmed, but with filming focused around various train yards, fans are already speculating that this year's Home and Away season finale could feature a dramatic train crash. Could it take the lives of yet more Summer Bay favorites? The season finale usually airs in Australia in late November or early December, while UK viewers will see it early in 2026. Cash and Eden's wedding. After years of heartache, Breakups and reunions, including Eden forgetting about her feelings for Cash after suffering localized amnesia. Cash and Eden are set to marry in just a few weeks' time. The pair's wedding will take place in the coming weeks, with this week's episodes having seen John help Eden put the final preparations together while Cash is away. The wedding scenes were filmed at Wallalong House in the Hunter Valley. Home and Away is broadcast in the UK a number of weeks after episodes air in Australia. The gap currently stands at 6 weeks, though it fluctuates slightly throughout the year. Recent years have seen Home and Away taking the UK's winter transmission gap into account by plotting a cliffhanger episode to air in Australia in the final months of the year, which later acts as a season finale for UK viewers when Channel 5 take their Christmas break. 2002's UK finale saw Marilyn's long-lost daughter Heather lure Marilyn and her friends to a country mansion where she proceeded to take them hostage. In 2003, Leah and Justin were left fighting for their lives after being left for dead in a derelict warehouse by the Vita Nova cult. The 2024 UK finale once again saw Justin held against his will, this time by Claudia, while Perry killed his father in self-defense. We're just a few weeks away from the expected date that the UK finale would air on Australian screens, so it seems likely that Cash and Eden's wedding may form part of the finale week. A car crash. However, could there also be something much more dramatic planned for the UK finale? A scene from a recent promo saw a car veer off the road, followed by what appeared to be the aftermath of a car accident. The brief shots in the promo show a stretcher with a white tarp being loaded into the back of a private ambulance. A character resembling Leah runs towards the scene, as David does his best to stop her. While nothing is confirmed, could Leah's presence in the scene, coupled with Theo's impending exit, suggest that Theo is the victim of the Bay's latest disaster? Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.